Horn from Sisterhood of Strong.
And I'm Sarah Torino of sarahtorino.com.
And this is Two Trainers Talking, a show where two trainers talk about different topics to help you get healthier, you get happier, and you get more peaceful.
Because getting healthier shouldn't be complicated or expensive or difficult.
Hello. So last time we were together, we talked about the lessons that I have learned at turning 40. And today we're going to talk to Sarah about 50. That's
The big 50.
So exciting. I have a few friends who have just did the 50 thing, and it seems to be a pretty fun one. So I'm excited to hear what you have to say. So, Sarah, what have been your big lessons in turning 50?
Well, let's see. I would say number one, and these are in no particular order, but I would say number one, that life is short. And so grab hold of it. I think it was turning 50 that I finally realized that I was like, oh, wow, this is going really fast. And I think having kids kind of makes it you become aware of time quicker, or, it seems to move quicker when you have kids. At least I didn't notice time before I had kids, but then I had kids and all of a sudden, you see them growing, you see them aging. But life's short and we are here for a very short period of time. And I would say grab hold, do whatever you want. And don't not do it. Excuse the double negative. Don't do it. Whatever it is, don't wait. Just do it. That would be my first one, is just life's short. So live it. Don't let it pass you by.
Yeah. So with that, do you feel like it took you turning 50 to get to the point where you kind of were ready to give yourself permission to do it?
I don't know if it was because I turned 50, Teresa, or if it was because of just where I am in my life. But I feel like up until last year, I think I held back out of fear, out of just keeping myself small, out of I think fear. And I feel like something about turning this age and going through the work that I've gone through, I feel like we are all meant to shine. We are all meant to shine, and we are all meant to just do it. Do whatever the thing is that you want to do.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome.
I would say number two, it would be remembering that you're a gift. That you are put here and you are seen and you are cherished and you're a gift to this world. And I feel like people forget that you're special and you're a gift and you're gifted, that you're given, you're put here to make a difference, and you're put here with many gifts that you can use to make this world a better place. So number two would be to remember that you're a gift and that you're gifted.
As we remember that we're a gift, is that more about you remembering that about yourself, or thinking that about others?
I think it's at each of us. And I think somehow along the way, a lot of us forget that. I think a lot of us forget that we're special and that we're unique and that we're put here with unique gifts and talents and personalities, but that there's a reason that you're here and that you're special. Mm-hmm. Totally going esoteric. This is not about how many squats you can do.
Yeah.
Number three, I would say, is that we're all connected and that we're all leaves on the same tree. I think that in this world now more than ever, we need to realize that what happens to one affects the all, and that it's important that we recognize in this time of division and in this time of, we're all connected. We're all leaves on the same tree, and we need to appreciate that fact and approach how we treat each other with care, because we're all connected.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That made me think of a verse, and I can't even bring it up right now, but one of the boys was journaling, writing it out. And it's a Bible verse about we're the tree. There's many branches on the same tree, you know, like, so mankind is a tree, and we're all branches, you know. So yeah, we're connected. We're all one big, all connected, you know, and we need to, if we all work together, you know, a tree has many branches coming out, you know, but we all work together to keep the tree alive.
Yeah.
So
And that, you know, it's not just about you and your branch, you know, that there's a whole other tree out there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
4, I would say, is that words are powerful, and to choose them carefully. And toward yourself and toward others, I think that, you know, when you speak a harsh word, I imagine it kind of like the butterfly effect, where it just kind of, you know, goes out into the world and can cause harm. And I feel like when you choose your words, if you're in traffic and someone's driving crazy in front of you, and your first inclination is to be like, dude, don't be a butthead, you know, pull it back in. I feel like, well, I didn't mean that. Pull that back in, and keep the words are powerful energetically, and I feel like we need to choose them carefully when you use them toward yourself, especially, and toward others.
Yeah. Yeah. And that takes thought, right? You know, to choose, that means you are choosing your words, you know, which takes work, right?
So much work. I'm tired, Teresa. Like, I'm so tired. I just want to say whatever comes right up into my frontal cortex. But no, I'm going to put it through a filter. And I'm gonna, and I have noticed that it is a practice, right? You know, I have found that I used to probably be super judgy and certainly super hard on myself. But I'm working really you know, I feel like it's a practice, and more I'm just choosing to watch my tongue.
Right.
Yeah.
A practice in, do you think, mindfulness, you know, just being,
Yeah, because if I can catch it early enough, I can tell, oh, I'm already agitated this morning, you know, I'm running late, I'm already under stress, right? I'm running late, and so therefore I'm not going to rush, right? And then the person's going to go in front of me and slow me down, and I'm going to get irritated. So really the fault of, you know, I need to back that up and leave a little earlier, you know. So my point is, yes, I mean, I find that if the more present I am, the more that I can attend to myself, so that the words of harm don't come out.
right. Yeah.
I would say number 5 is that Teresa and I, you know, we work out all the time, but if you sat us down and asked each of us why, we would probably both have the same answer based on our life experience. And it's because we love ourselves.
Right.
And I feel like loving yourself is the seed that grows the flower of wellness. And when you grow that seed of self-love, you're going to be more apt to move your body and, you know, drink more water, sleep more. You know, you're going to be more apt to take care of yourself because you love yourself.
Right.
Do you feel that way?
I do.
I didn't mean to say that for you. I know we've talked. That's why I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting you say that. I had someone come up to me and they were sharing that they stopped eating wheat, and they lost 7 pounds, and you know, because of, you know, the nutrition work that I do, I think that's what he was, you know, trying to share. You know, I lost it, and I was like, well, so what do you think that was about? You know, because that's great. It's great to say, you know, this helped me lose weight. Okay, that's great. But what was that about? You know, it's one thing to say I did this and I lost weight, but what did you learn, you know, about yourself? And I was so excited because it's like, for my body, wheat is really, it causes inflammation. And I really want to just clap and jump up and down because that's right. You know, that's it. You know, wheat doesn't love you. You know, that person, you know, wheat could be fine for some people, but wheat doesn't love that person. Your body doesn't love it. So you took wheat out, and your body responded by less inflammation. And that's a way to love yourself. So just like going to the gym, I stopped, you know, I stopped eating wheat because out of self-love, not out of a desire to be little or skinny or do anything, but I found out, you know, that my body doesn't love it. And so I don't do it. We go to the gym because my body loves that, you know, so those choices are so important.
Yeah. And when you come from that place of doing it because it feels good or supports your being in the world, well, then it turns, you know, movement or caring for yourself through movement into less load or have to. It's just because I'm going to go for a walk because, you know, it feels good. I'm going to go for a walk because, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it comes from a different place then, and it's not such a drag.
Right.
Yeah. I added one.
Well, good.
So piggybacking off the self-love, I would just say just that love is where it's at. That would be the last thing, is just that, you know, hanging out in love for self and others is where it's at.
Yeah, absolutely. Love is the most important.
Yeah, and I think underutilized, not forgot, and not remembered. I think that's what we're meant to do here. Is just love the heck out of each other.
Yes, I agree. I think it is.
So taking those 6 things, I'm going to just turn into that old lady that's like, let's do karate and hug each other. Oh my God.
Wonderful lessons. Thank you for sharing them with us.
You are so welcome. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely. All right, so what are we going to talk about next?
I feel like we should talk about your journey. Your journey has been so powerful. What do you think? Are you ready to share it?
I am. I think I'm ready. Let's do it.
Cool. All right. Well, then we'll see you next time when Teresa tells us her really cool story.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.